What men desperately want in a relationship and never ask for. Imagine this. You're sitting across from your partner, sharing a quiet moment after a long day. You think you know them well, but beneath the surface, there are unspoken thoughts and feelings, needs that they never fully express. Have you ever wondered what men really want in a relationship, but rarely, if ever, ask for? What if I told you that there are things your partner deeply craves, things that could bring you closer than ever, yet he keeps them hidden, maybe even from himself? The unspoken desires that men carry with them, sometimes out of fear of being misunderstood, sometimes simply because they've never been asked. In today's video, we're diving deep into what men desperately want in a relationship but never ask for. So whether you're in a new relationship or have been with your partner for years, stick around. What you're about to discover could change the way you see your relationship forever. Number 1. Men expect to be understood. Imagine a moment when your partner comes home after a challenging day. He's quiet, maybe a little distant, and instead of diving into what's on his mind, he just sits on the couch, lost in his thoughts. You might ask if he's okay, and he'll likely say, "I'm fine," but deep down, there's more he wishes he could convey without having to spell it all out. This is where understanding plays a crucial role. Men, just like anyone else, yearn to be understood, to have their thoughts, feelings, and actions recognized without needing to explain every detail. Understanding a man's unique way of expressing himself is like learning a language. It takes time, observation, and patience. Men might not always be vocal about their emotions, and sometimes their actions speak louder than words. For instance, when he withdraws or becomes quiet, it could be his way of processing stress or a problem he's facing. Instead of pressing him for answers, acknowledging his need for space can show you that you understand his way of dealing with things. This kind of silent support can be incredibly reassuring, letting him know that you're in tune with his emotional rhythm. One way to better understand your partner's communication style is to pay attention to patterns in his behavior. Does he prefer to talk about his day at a certain time? Does he express affection through actions rather than words? By noticing these cues, you can respond in ways that make him feel truly seen and understood. Additionally, creating an environment where he feels safe to open up without fear of being judged or misunderstood can strengthen your bond. Sometimes just being there, listening without offering solutions or interrupting, can be the most powerful way to show that you understand him. Number 2. Men seek maturity from their partner. Maturity is a trait that men deeply value in their partners, especially when it comes to handling the inevitable ups and downs of life. It's not just about age, it's about emotional intelligence, the ability to navigate conflicts with grace, and making thoughtful decisions. Men seek a partner who can approach challenges with a level head, someone who doesn't resort to impulsive reactions or drama when things get tough. Emotional and relational maturity builds a foundation of trust and respect in a relationship. When conflicts arise, a mature approach involves open communication, active listening, and a willingness to find common ground. For instance, instead of reacting with anger or frustration when disagreements occur, a mature partner would take a step back, assess the situation, and approach the conversation with the intent to resolve rather than to win. This kind of maturity not only diffuses tension, but also fosters a deeper sense of connection and understanding. To demonstrate maturity in various situations, it's important to practice self-awareness and self-control. This means recognizing your own triggers and responses and choosing to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. In decision-making, maturity is reflected in the ability to consider the long-term impact of choices rather than just immediate gratification. It also involves being able to admit when you're wrong and to apologize sincerely. Men respect and appreciate partners who can navigate life's challenges with a balanced, thoughtful approach, as it reassures them that they're with someone who can handle the complexities of a long-term relationship. Number 3. Men don't want to be controlled in a relationship. Freedom and autonomy are essential elements that men desire in a relationship. Even within the context of a committed partnership, men often seek the ability to pursue their own interest, make decisions independently, and maintain a sense of individuality. The idea of being controlled, whether through overt demands or subtle manipulations, can feel suffocating and lead to resentment over time. Finding the right balance between closeness and personal space is crucial. It's important to be connected and share your lives, but it's equally important to respect each other's need for independence. For example, if your partner enjoys spending time with friends, pursuing hobbies, or simply having some alone time, allowing him that space without guilt-tripping or questioning his commitment can strengthen your relationship. This doesn't mean disconnecting from each other. Rather, it's about trusting that your bond is strong enough to allow for individual growth and experiences. Respecting each other's individuality while maintaining a strong connection involves open communication and trust. Encourage your partner to pursue his passions and take an interest in them, even if they're not your own. Show appreciation for his efforts and respect his decisions, whether they're about his career, friendships, or personal goals. By doing so, you demonstrate that you value his autonomy and trust his judgment. This, in turn, can lead to a deeper, more fulfilling connection, where both partners feel free to be themselves while still being fully committed to each other. Number 4. Men want to feel like a priority. In a world full of distractions and responsibilities, men need to know that they're a priority in their partner's life, not just an afterthought. When a man feels like he comes second to everything else, whether it's work, friends, or other obligations, it can create feelings of insecurity and detachment. This isn't about needing constant attention. It's about knowing that amidst all the daily chaos of life, he holds a special place in your heart and mind. Prioritizing your partner is one of the most powerful ways to make him feel valued and secure in the relationship. This doesn't mean you have to neglect your own needs or other important aspects of your life, but it does involve consciously making time and space for your partner. Small gestures like planning regular date nights, setting aside time for meaningful conversations, or simply checking in during the day can make a huge difference. These actions show that despite everything else on your plate, you're still committed to nurturing your relationship. Practical ways to show your partner that he's important include being fully present when you're together, putting away your phone, listening actively, and engaging in activities that he enjoys. Also consider his feelings and preferences when making decisions, whether they're big or small. Surprise him with little acts of kindness that demonstrate you're thinking of him, such as cooking his favorite meal or leaving a thoughtful note. By consistently showing that he is a priority, you build a foundation of mutual respect and affection, reinforcing the bond between you. Number 5. Men crave emotional intimacy. While it's often assumed that men are more focused on the physical aspects of a relationship, the truth is that emotional intimacy is a deep, often unspoken need for men. This type of intimacy goes beyond physical touch or sexual connection. It's about being able to share feelings, thoughts, and vulnerabilities without fear of judgment. Emotional intimacy creates a space where a man feels safe to be his true self, knowing that he's accepted and loved for who he is. Sharing feelings and vulnerabilities isn't always easy, especially for men who may have been taught to suppress their emotions or avoid appearing weak. However, when a man feels emotionally connected to his partner, it can bring a profound sense of closeness and trust. This connection is built through open, honest communication where both partners feel heard and validated. For example, when a man opens up about his fears or insecurities, responding with empathy and support rather than criticism can encourage him to continue being vulnerable. In addition to verbal communication, nonverbal cues like eye contact, touch, and body language play a significant role in building emotional intimacy. Simple acts like holding hands, hugging, or sitting close can convey warmth and reassurance. Also, spending quality time together without distractions, such as having dinner without the TV on, or taking a walk together, can deepen your emotional connection. Well, there you have it. Hope it helped, and thanks for watching.